So what SoPay is doing comparing to the market offering? SoPay, on the other hand, is working to enhance the US platform, and we tailor-make the US platform so that to best fit for consumer payment services and to best experience for mobile phone usage. And then we want to make it lesser cost to use and even faster transaction speed so that you can use a very mass usage scenario when you're doing all your consumer payments. We actually also adding the trust into the CAP theorem so that we incentive our SOP tokens to the communities, and that will drive and encourage our community to accept the digital currency in their daily life and bring faster mass adoption for digital assets in our daily life. SoPay is a project that managed under the Seed One Foundation Limited that is registered in Singapore. We are actually building a revolutionary digital currency platform for payment, and we target to enable the mass adoption of payment and investment using the digital assets that are available currently. We offer this secure payment platform that is very easy to use, such as you store your digital assets, you transfer your digital assets, or even spending and buying things from the SoPay applications. So it's so efficient that we open our API, and our business partner is able to integrate the SoPay payment service to their existing business less than 1 week. They will bring a faster service rollout to all our users in the market. Well, while making payment with the consumer is actually zero cost, and we build this SOX, so it's a smart exchange layer, so that we collect the payment from the merchant, from our business partner. The business partner have flexibility to exchange the digital currency to other digital currency, or even to cash it out, the digital currency, to a fiat money. So it's very flexible and up to the business partner decision on what currency they want to accept or they want to cash out. So all the digital assets that running through the SoPay application or service is actually being managed on the Sol chain. It's a private blockchain network that enhanced based on the US platform. So we tailor-made it to better fit for mobile payment, to run in a very faster speed. In future, we're also thinking to tokenize our business partner, membership points. If you are business, you're issuing membership points or issuing digital coupons, we can help our business partner to tokenize their coupons or membership points, and it will be listed on our platform and tradable around the world by all our users. Well, by far, our project is actually meeting our white paper milestones. Early this week, we just released our first version of application to be downloadable by iOS and Android. It actually supports some basic features that I mentioned. It supports the payment service, and we offer zero fees for transactions, and the transaction is able to arrive almost instantly. We also added the mining features where along the way you use our application for payment, for transfer, or even for deposit the asset into the application, you will receive some mining incomes as well. So in coming months, we're going to add more features like to support the BTC standard, and then we will add the OTC into our application so that our user is flexible to exchange the fiat money to digital currency or vice versa. We will also launching the super note programs so that we will assign some dedicated super notes around the world to help us to manage and serve our communities better. And then we'll incentive the communities with the SOP tokens so that everybody will adopt the payment service and use the features of our application even faster. So next year, Q1 is even more exciting. We will be integrating we'll be implementing the SoMore. So what does SoMore mean? I mentioned before that if you are working on a business that you will issue some digital coupons or you have a membership point, we can actually help you to tokenize your points and your tokens, and you'll be listed on the So marketplace, and everybody around the world is able to see it, and then they can exchange it and trade all your membership points and coupons freely. And actually that's a good option for the local business to expand globally without heavy technical investment in blockchain by using the SoPay technology. So for the last 3 months, we've been running a programs and start to build our communities and to reserve our first batch of potential users. So the last 3 months, we have been collected a lot of potential users covering 120 countries around the world. Mainly they are from Asia, including Korea as well. And then China, Southeast Asia like Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia. And we also have a fair amount of users who subscribe to our services from Europe and Africa as well. So the unique subscriber number we have collected so far has reached to 230,000 users. So these are the very initial users that are going to download our application and starting to use our service. If you're using your existing digital wallet, you have all these pain points like it's so complicated to log on. If you change your mobile phone, it's very difficult to carry forward your private key, etc. And you also expose yourself to a risk where you lost your private key, you lost all your digital assets, right? Everyone have the same problem, right? And also when you try to do transaction, with your digital wallet to everyone, you require some transaction fees. And if you pay very low transaction fees, there is a long latency for the transaction to be arrived, right? So SoPay came in to solve this problem, where if you're going to manage your digital asset with the SoPay application, you just log on with your mobile phone. So if you change your phone, if you change to other phone, you just download the app and you use the mobile phone ID to log on, and then you have all your digital assets again. And then you want to make the payment, you want to make transaction, you want to transfer your asset to your friends and communities, you just require to key in 6-digit passwords, and it's 0 transaction fees, and the transaction is going to arrive almost instantly, like less than a second. Well, I'd like to give a very small demo right now, so if Fiona can help me up. So I proudly announce the official release of the SoPay application here. So in my application, I have all the tokens here, including Ethereum, including our own token, SOP, OMG, BNB, all these ERC20 standard tokens that we have. So now I'm going to transfer some of my SOP token to Fiona, my colleagues here. So what I need to do is just to look for her phone number. So it's just that easy. I look for her phone number. I'm going to send her 100 SOP tokens. As you can see here, it's 0 fees, no transaction fee at all. So I just key in 6-digit password, and it's completed. So it will arrive to Fiona almost like instantly. Have you got it? Yeah. Okay, so Fiona got my 100 SOP like less than a second. and I'm not paying anything gas fees at all. So is it exciting? So besides offering the zero transaction fees and fast payment transaction, we also try to incentive our user who are going to use the SoPay services. So whenever consumer is making payment through the SoPay application, we're going to be free of charge to the consumer. And furthermore, the consumer is going to receive some mining tokens from SoPay, right? So we don't charge anything for the consumer, but we will charge certain service charge for our business partner, and we will return more than 80% of the service charge that we charge to business partner to the consumer who make payment with SoPay.